Today I will introduce to you the types of steel billets available from steel manufacturers. This part is very important because it determines the cost of mechanical products. Talented mechanical workers are those who can make the most of available steel billets with the least amount of processing, the cheapest price, to create products according to customer requirements. First is steel plate billets with basic thickness from 1.6 mm to 150 mm. Steel plate has a maximum length of 6,096 mm, maximum width of 2,100 mm. So for those who do design, what you need to pay attention to here is to always check whether the design details use materials that exceed the size allowed by the supplier or not. Second is flat bar. This is a type of blank that is always prioritized by designers because if used well, production costs are greatly reduced compared to using steel plate. Flat bar is also a rolled steel product with standard dimensions in width and thickness. Standard thickness dimensions range from 3 mm to 38 mm. Standard width dimensions range from 13 mm to 150 mm. Please refer to the list of suppliers that your company often orders from. Unlike steel plate billets, steel manufacturers also provide us with two flat bar products. A billet with a rough black surface called kurokawazai, similar to steel plate, and a polished billet called migakizi. Compared to kurokawazai billets, migakizi steel billets have much higher errors in size and surface gloss. For details that require surface precision such as flatness and surface gloss, we can use migakizi billets directly without machining to reduce production costs. Third is round steel billets called marubo, which are often used in turning because they are round. Steel billets have an outer diameter of 6 mm to 240 mm, with a maximum length of 6 meters. Round steel billets with materials of ordinary steel and carbon steel also have products such as kurokawazai with symbol B and migakizi with symbol BM. Migakizi steel billets have high gloss, size accuracy H7 to H13 so they can be used directly without machining. Fourth is square steel billets called kakuzai, often used for milling, cutting, punching. Similar to the steel billets mentioned above, square steel billets have a maximum length of 6 meters, with two types of materials: ordinary steel and carbon steel, and two products, kurokawazai and migakizi. Fifth is L-shaped steel billets, also known as V-shaped steel billets. Products only have materials of ordinary steel and kurokawazai. When it is necessary to increase the stiffness in the X or Y direction of the product, we use L-shaped steel billets in the structure, instead of bending the steel plate 90 degrees, or welding additional stiffeners to reduce the cost of the product. The sixth is square steel billets called kakupeipu. This steel billet is widely used in flame frame welding structures because it is light but can withstand great hardness. The product is made of common steel material SS400, so it is easy to weld, maximum length 6 meters. The seventh is channel steel billets. This steel billet has greater bending strength than kakupeipu square steel billets, so it is often used quite commonly in large-sized flame welding structures, with heavy loads. The eighth is H-beam billets. Due to the special cross-sectional structure, this steel billet has the ability to withstand very large bending forces and is often used for main support bars in overhead structures. The ninth is I-beam steel billet. This steel billet has a better cross-sectional structure than the H-beam billets, so it can withstand bending forces better than the H-beam billets, and is often used as a guide bar for high-altitude lifting systems. Note that when using H-beam billet and I-beam steel billet, although these two types of steel billet can withstand very large bending forces in the vertical direction of the cross-section, they are weak in the horizontal direction of the cross-section. Therefore, designers must pay attention to placing the load-bearing direction correctly. The 10th is round steel pipe billet. It is often used for unimportant details such as handrails of stairs or safety fences because it is light. At the bending positions of the pipe, people do not bend the pipe but use available 90-degree, 60-degree, 45-degree pipe billets to weld in, so don't get confused. Here I have shared all about the common types of blanks in mechanics. Goodbye, and thank you for listening.